Hi everybody, with the update 1.14 for DayZ on PlayStation, Xbox and PC, we have now got toxic zones around the map. We've got the static toxic zones such as the ship up on the northeast coast of Chernus, and then we have the dynamic toxic, well I guess they're like an artillery attack, aren't they, that come in. So you need to find protective equipment. You need to find the NBC Suits, you need to find the gas mask, you need to find the filters, and you need to find the injector that will heal you if you get, I guess it's like chemical poisoning from this stuff. So in this video we're going to look at where does the NBC Suits gas mask filters and the special pen, where do they spawn, where can you find them. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the XMLs. So let's take a look. So these are the 1.14 experimental XMLs. Some of this stuff may well change by the time it comes out for real on the public servers, but I think it's probably going to be the same. There's a bit of a theme to this sort of stuff. So first off, let's look for the suits. So if you want to explore or survive in a chemical area, in a toxic zone, you need to wear a full set of NBC clothing. So that's boots, gloves, a hood, the jacket, and the pants. And then you'll need a gas mask on, and the gas mask must have a filter that's still got some life left into it, because what happens now is the filters that you attach to your gas mask do wear out over time. Not quite sure how long they last now, but if you look at the gas mask and you look at the filter, there's a little line underneath it. Now one of the gas masks has built-in filters. That's like, it's like the big grey baggy one, which has got the two filters on either side. With that one, the filters are built in, and when they're gone, the mask's useless. You throw it away. Right, there's also, when it comes to the NBC suits, the nuclear, biological, chemical suits, there's two kind of styles really. There's the grey and the yellow. The grey, which we've always had, is still found where it always has been, military locations, tier 4. So that means northwest corner of Chernus, Tizzy, around that sort of area, maybe the northwest airfield, and the southern parts of Livonia. In military locations. However, the good news is that the boots, so the yellow NBC stuff, the new stuff, is found in medic locations and firefighter locations all over the map. So we're talking fire stations, we're talking clinics, we're talking hospitals. You've got a chance of finding some NBC stuff there. However, there's not much of any of this stuff. If we just look at the boots, for example, with the grey boots, there's only 2 that should spawn on the server. Now, when someone picks a pair up or starts wearing it, it will spawn another one in. But if we look at the yellow boots, there's 6. And again, if someone picks them up or puts them on, then it's going to spawn some more in. But that's still not that many. Same for the gloves, 2 and 6. The hood, 2 and 6. The jacket, 2 and 6. The pants, 2 and 6. So there's not much of this NBC stuff around, but I think you're definitely going to have more of a chance going to, and it's going to be safer to go around the fire stations, and it's going to be safer to go around the clinics and the hospitals than maybe head up to Tizzy where there's going to be people up there looking to kill you. Anyway, so that's your PPE, for the outside. What you need now is to care about your breathing, which is done by your gas mask, and we've got the airborne gas mask, the GP5 gas mask, and the gas mask. So the airborne gas mask, that's let's copy that one, let's have a look for that one. Now there's only 10 of these that spawn in on the entire map. It's only found on the map, in other words, when people pick them up, another one spawns in. Now this, thankfully, is found at medical locations and firefighter locations. So again, fire stations and clinics and hospitals. There's 10 of these on the map, so that's better. So you've got a better chance of finding that one. Then you've got the GP5 gas mask. There's only 10 of these on the map. They're only counted on players though, so as they pick them up and wear them, another one will spawn in. These are found in military locations, tier 4, tier 3, so definitely northwest airfield up until Tizzy in Chernus, and then sort of below the middle of the map and south on Livonia. Yeah, definitely worth looking for. Now, you then got the plain gas mask. See where this is. Now, find next. So this is found in all military locations. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Sorry, not all, because it doesn't include Tier 4. So as soon as you get away from the coast and start moving in, if you hit those military checkpoints, if you hit the airfields that have got the military tents in, have a look around. There's a chance you might find this normal gas mask. Now this is I call it the normal one. This is the baggy one with the 2 filters on either side. So this is the one that runs out. However, there still are only 10 of these spawning in on the entire server, and these will of course spawn in more when people pick them up. Now, the all-important replaceable gas mask filter. This actually could start to become, I think, a currency, on the right sort of server. So, gas mask filter found, thankfully, in medical places and firefighter places, so clinics and hospitals and fire stations. 20 spawned on the server, and they're found in the map. When people pick them up, another one will start to spawn in, so easier to find. And then the final thing is the AntiChemInjector. So this is the epinephrine injector. This is the one when you get sick from the toxic gas. This is what you've got to use. Now this is only found in the contaminated area. In other words, it's found at the ship in the northeast of Chernis, the big shipwreck there, and there's only one of them, and it's counted in the player as well. So as soon as someone's got one and they picked up, another one will not spawn in. So that's interesting. That now, remember, these values may well change for the full release. I'd expect them to go up a little bit, but I've got a funny feeling the actual locations won't, because I think Adam and his team of DayZ developers, they're looking to change the gameplay loop that you have in DayZ. So it's the idea of, instead of everybody heading off the coast, going to military locations and heading up to the Northwest Airfield and Tizzy, the idea is to make people maybe go hang around the towns more, going to fire stations, going to the clinics, going to the hospitals, to then head to somewhere like the ship on the northeast coast to get some good weapons, because there's good weapons in there, and then head to Northwest Airfield or Tizzy. It's really interesting thing to do. So I think the locations of these things are going to stay the same, but I think the quantities may change. So as far as I'm concerned, I think if you want to get some NBC stuff, your best option is hit the fire stations, hit the clinics, hit the hospitals. That's where you want to go. That's where you've got the biggest chance of getting the yellow gear and the masks and the filters. And then if you can hit some military places on the way to where you're going, maybe you're going up to the ship in the northeast, then you may well pick up one of those disposable gas masks that way. Right, there we go. Hopefully you found that useful. DayZ 1.14. This is going to be a really good update, I think. So what do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And I will see you again soon.